Men of Reddit, what is one piece of advice that all men should know about life? Pat each of your pockets at least 3 times before leaving. It's easier to stay in shape than to get in shape. Learned this the hard way as I am slowly starting to work out again. Do what it takes so you can be happy. Don't date that girl if everything she does makes you miserable. Don't work that job if every day pisses you off and stresses you out. Don't give so much of yourself to others if those people never give anything back. Something my Phyllis said that just seemed so wise. Don't spend all week wishing for Friday, 'cause years later you'll realize you spent most of your weeks just wishing instead of doing. Brush your teeth every day. Use mouthwash. People won't tell you that you smell like a goat. They will tell others. Don't be proud of being an asshole. Be proud of being a good person. Just because it's offered doesn't mean you have to take it. Take care of the ones you love. And that includes yourself. It's okay to be totally average. With social media and most modern advertising in general designed to make you feel insecure to buy products etc., it's totally okay to just be average. Not everyone is going to be Tom Brady. Not everyone is going to be Einstein. The world runs because of truckers, painters, builders, electricians, teachers, shop attendants, machinists etc. Chill out and be a good person. For all those young men out there just about to enter adulthood, I will not sugarcoat it. Your actions always have consequences, good or bad. It's up to you. But there will be consequences and they will get you on a path. So choose wisely and think about what type of lifestyle you wish to have. Consequences will follow you all your life and you have to learn to live with them. The guy who first engineered indoor plumbing has done more for humanity than any conqueror or politician or businessman. Success is not measured in the manner you think. Never forget to date your wife. Barbecue tongs need constant testing. Click twice every time. Never sacrifice your integrity. It will inevitably be what saves your ass down the line. Realize that no one is ever going to care about you and your success more than you will. If you want to be successful and achieve great things in life, you must push yourself to do things you don't always want to do. Decide what success looks like to you and what kind of life you want to live. Create an action plan for creating it into reality. And then begin to implement it immediately. Get a prostate exam. Learn to laugh at yourself. You'll enjoy life more, and so will everyone around you. Be at peace with your own self. You can only compete so much in life. Never overdo it or else, you will abandon everyone around you just to chase something that's just a paper worth. Learn basic skills so you can do basic stuff on cars, minor house repairs, etc. But be humble enough to know when you need help or a professional to do it. Don't overpay for something simple you can do, but don't try something you can't do. Fuck it up and make it worse. The 18 seconds of fumbling with the condom beats the hell out of raising a kid for 18 years. Stop trying to win at games no one else is keeping score at and just focus on being a good person. Learn to fix things around the house and do basic work on your car. Volunteer. You will be surprised where it gets you. Get a good barber who knows you and stay with him. Love had the same guy for 3 years since he was finally the one who did my hair the best. Be curious. Curiosity and not knowing things isn't a weakness. Never knock another man's hustle and treat the janitors the same respect as the CEOs. It's okay to recognize and accept that you have anxiety and or depression. Your mental health matters. Know when to pinch pennies and when to spend the extra money. Food, clothes, lawyers. Be nicer to yourself. All my guy friends, myself included, are very hard on themselves. We all seem to berate ourselves for the smallest mistakes and perceived faults. But if someone else spoke to us that way, it would cause a fight. That's no way to treat yourself and it bleeds over into how you treat other people. Crying is okay. And expressing your emotions in a healthy way does not make you weak. Fast hustles never end good. Work hard, save your money and you will never have to look over your shoulder. The ducks at the park are free and they taste good. The wrong woman will make you lose yourself. Find the one who will inspire you to be the best you. not the one who will make you lose your mind. It's okay to change your mind. If you can smell your butt, others can too. Keep it clean, folks. Don't destroy your body working for a company. It's not worth it in the long run, and the only people who will remember that you worked late 20 years ago are your children. If there's even a chance you will bring a date home with you, tidy up, dust, vacuum, mop, fold your clothes, wash your sheets at least once a week whether you have a date or not. Make your bed, clean your bathroom, including scrubbing the toilet. I have heard enough stories from my friends that are women that I know doing this alone instantly puts you in the top 20%. My grandfather had some of the best advice I know. He said, some things in life you can't control. Sometimes things are out of your hands. You may not be the most attractive person, the smartest person, or even the funniest person. But you can be a kind and useful person, as long as you do your best to be kind and try to be a useful person. You will always find people who will want you in their life, though said with a thick Eastern European accent. And I've found it to be true. I try my best to be handy with everything and fix stuff, and be as kind as I can be, even when I don't feel like it. And I've found it goes a long way with people and makes me feel a sense of purpose from being useful. Take it slower, enjoy it more. Works for most things in life, and for life in general. Life is not a competition. Stop trying to one-up another. You're not going to win anything, and even if you did, there's no prize for winning. Instead, lay back and focus on thing that's important to you, not something that everyone tell you is important. Just because a woman shows you any sign of interest, even talking to you, looking in your direction or anything, doesn't mean she's into you. Not every woman that exists wants to have sex with you. The amount of creeps out there that stare at women, follow women, etc. is insane. Please have respect for women like you do your fellow man. Things change. Friends, relationships, careers, hobbies, interests, health, status. Nothing is permanent. When things are bad, just remember, this too shall pass. On the other side of the coin, don't take the good times things for granted. Stop and smell the roses. Get comfortable in the women's hygiene aisle. Lots of women like sex real slow. It's all in the build-up. Consent will get you very far in life. Life is too short for anger and resentment and spite. Let it go. You have no enemies. It's time to be a kinder person. Washing your hands before and after handling your junk isn't a bad idea. It's just not common. Go now, young Jedi. You don't owe anyone anything. Not being fulfilled in your relationship? Leave. Find someone better. You don't owe them anything. I see too many men stick around with toxic women only be too drained of all their resources and energy, and for what? More misery. When people show you who they are, believe them. If a girl tells you she's not interested in you, then leave her the fuck alone. Also, no means no, not try harder. Control your ego, don't let it control you. Apologize when you hurt someone who cares about you. Don't be a selfish lover. It's much better when they're as into it as you are. It's okay to sit down to pee, and use some toilet paper to dry the tip afterwards. Personality carries you farther. Know a few good jokes, both clean and dirty. Know how to make a good cocktail or recommend a good wine. Have one really good go-to meal you can cook. People really like and remember people who make them feel good. It's on you to know how to figure out what makes someone feel good, but having a few different skills to do that will really get you far. What makes you a man is whether or not you keep your word. Good men keep their word to protect and provide. Evil men keep their word to cause harm. But no one doubts that when either says they'll do something, they mean it. Spend time on things that makes you happy. Read up on abuse and spousal abusive behavior, narcissism, financial abuse, gaslighting and such. The subtle ones. Know the signs. It's okay to talk about things with your friends and family. It's okay to open up. You don't need to keep it all in because that's what you were raised to do. That's how we get angry, explosive, suicidal, etc. If you can't talk to your friends, then they aren't your friends. These are a few tips I use on a daily basis. 1. Take responsibility for your actions. Many men do not do that nowadays, and those who do, are appreciated by both men and women. 2. Dress well, and groom yourself. No matter what the occasion is, always dress and groom yourself. Cut your nails, trim your beard, get a haircut that suits your face shape, and choose clothing that actually fits you. No one is actually ugly. Following these tips will give you a few more points than before. 3. Cardio and gym, weightlifting, calisthenics, both should be done in an equal amount. I normally see multiple gym freaks not doing cardio because they are worried they would lose their gains. Muscles are for our use, not for looks. Do cardio once in a while, and calisthenics 3 to 4 days in a week. You'll be much more fit than ever before. 4. Quit sugar. Anything that contains sugar, almost 90% of all processed food, is unhealthy for you. Our body does not get fat due to fats, but due to sugar. Fats are as essential to our body as vitamins or any other nutrients. 5. Take care of your skin. No need to buy any fancy products. Just a face wash will do. Shampoo your hair once a week and use conditioner after it. Use moisturizers on a daily basis. And yes, sunscreen. Doesn't matter what skin color you are, you should always have SPF 30 with you. 6. Learn to listen. Most men nowadays just blabble whatever they think of. Nobody likes a man who blurts out words 24/7. Instead, learn to listen. In response, nod, and focus on their eyes when someone's speaking to you. And once they're done with their stuff, tell them a quick short summary of what they just said to show that you actually heard them. Also, most women normally tell you stuff for validation and support, not for advices. Ask them before they start telling you stuff, complaining about something or telling you something personal. Ask them, do you need my advice or do you want me to just listen to you? Solves future problems and won't affect anything, and most women will consider you as a sweet, caring and a gentleman type of guy. Flirt when they flirt with you. 7. And the last one, sit back and relax. A man who's always in a hurry, in stress, or in pressure is liked by almost no one. Have a calm mindset, and use the words, sorry, thank you, no, yes, pardon, appreciate, gorgeous, etc. These are the golden words in use in a normal conversation. Nobody thinks of me as a pushover or as a side character. I'm not the main character either, but an extremely important character. P.S. I am not boasting about myself or my skills. I was an average-looking dude, with almost no confidence, mental trauma, scars, was bullied, ignored and mistreated. I have learned from those past mistakes and now use them as experiences. Avoid the bad ones and use the good ones. I hope this helps. Tailoring your own clothes is a pretty easy skill to learn and can make you look better. Get that strange mole checked early. Keep your word. Skincare. You have skin. It's not girly to take care of it. Use a cleanser, moisturizer and SPF at least. You'll thank me when you're 40 and your skin doesn't look like old leather. Learn to cook, clean and do your own laundry. If you can't do your own chores around the house, you're not a man. You're a man-child burden to whoever you're living with. Learn how to do a backstitch and a whip stitch. They're extremely simple and you can learn in 5 minutes. But you know your favorite clothes that have holes in them? Yeah, most times you can very easily fix them cause most rips happen on the seams. And FFS, put your damn hats on all the way. Having your hat sitting on a bunch of poofy hair makes your head look like Megamind. It's not a cute look. Lefty loose and righty tight shave with the grain. If a woman hits you, don't hit her. Call the police. Don't put a girl on a pedestal. In any situation, do not lose your cool. People won't remember anything but will remember the one time you lost your cool. A financial advisor has to be a fiduciary or he's just using you to enrich himself. The lazy man works twice. Never involve yourself with a partner that has more unresolvable problems, issues, challenges than you do. Number is a complete sentence. Stop waiting for things to happen. No one will just do anything for you. You want it done, you go to it yourself. Wash your fucking ass. Talk to your male friends about themselves and how they are feeling. Give any of your friends shit who make racist, sexist, homophobic comments. Dump them if they don't stop. This is more about dating for men. Red flags such as naivety, narcissism, and gaslighting is not alright in any relationship. If you notice that they cannot make decisions for themselves or blame things on you that are not your fault, get out. Second thing. Explore your hobbies, and if anyone makes fun of you for it, eject those people from your life. Third thing. Don't rush to find a partner. I cannot tell you how many shitty relationships I got into because it was a back-to-back situation. I didn't take any time to heal and figure myself out. I always thought that I would be alone forever. I worked on me and found out some things that I should have figured out a long time ago. Fourth thing. If you get those little red bumps from shaving, try soaking your razor detachable head in isopropyl. Bacteria is what causes those bumps. Just because a woman makes a sound that you like during the sex, it's not a cue to go faster and harder. No one really gives a fuck about how you feel or how you look. Everyone is a main character in their own world. Anyone, not just men. You need to ask yourself 2 questions. 1. Where do I want to go in life? 2. Who will go with me? Always ask them in that order. Otherwise you and everyone else with you will be miserable. Don't make lots of children. The game doesn't work the way you were taught growing up. Learn it to keep from self-harm. Never trust a fart. If you're going to accept the responsibility of having a family, then they must always come first. You don't get a day off. You don't get a mulligan for a selfish act that hurts your family. They are your greatest responsibility, and the greatest gift. Don't misconstrue this as neglecting yourself. Actually, the two are intimately intertwined. Your family needs the best version of you as much as you deserve the best version of yourself. As someone with a family for almost 15 years, I'm just now learning that last part. Carrying a small but ridiculously sharp pocket knife will likely save someone's life over your lifetime, also comes in handy for all sorts of shit. Also have a cash stash nobody knows about, not your mom, not your wife, not your cool uncle that you smoked your first joint with. Add $1,200 a year. No matter how comfortable you are in life, shit can go sideways, and if they do, for a small investment of $1,200 a year in cash, no paper trail, after a few years of stuff goes sideways, it won't be so bad. And since you told nobody about it, you can still ask people for help if they're sympathetic.